Here are the top 3 reasons why AEW Rampage numbers are falling, and it's not because of the date or the time slot. And I don't think you're wrong for saying that Friday at 10 is a bad time slot for wrestling, but that is also the most common excuse I hear about AEW Rampage, and I figured we could dive a little bit deeper into why I think wrestling fans aren't tuning in. I wanted to reply to this guy's comment because I thought this was a really good point. AEW Rampage being a pre-taped show does take away a lot of the excitement that comes from that show. Let's say if you attend AEW Dynamite that week, you already know you're going to get Rampage at the same time. And if you're in attendance for Rampage, what incentive do you have to watch Rampage that week? And even if you didn't attend AEW Dynamite, a lot of the spoilers are already out for Rampage. Once people have something spoiled for them, they're less likely to watch it. We live in the generation of now. Everything must be coming fast and at your mind. So if something has already happened in our brains, it's no longer new, and therefore the value of it is not that high. Which is why fans often like to watch something live than something that is pre-taped. I can tell you from experience, I'm more likely to watch something live than I am to watch it on DVR. If it already happened and other people already saw, my interest went down. But let's go to my points. Reason number 1, no stories. While AEW Rampage does have enough matches and promos and segments to constitute it having a story, oftentimes it's stuff that lingers over from Dynamite the previous night. Every single story that you see on AEW Rampage is a continuation of something that you've already seen on AEW Dynamite. There has yet to be a single story that started on Rampage and ended on Rampage. Everything either ends on Dynamite or ends on a pay-per-view, which directly tells the viewer that the show is not that important. Because even though you love the storyline between MJF and CM Punk, you know you don't have to watch Rampage to see the best parts. All the good shit's gonna happen on Dynamite, and the actual match is gonna happen on a pay-per-view. Reason number 2. The show feels the same as AEW Dynamite. The show might have a different intro, it might even have a different aesthetic, it may even have different commentators. But nothing that is done on AEW Rampage truly stands out as something that you can only see on AEW Rampage. The matches are generally shorter than Dynamite matches. There's less matches than Dynamite. The promos are shorter than Dynamite. Promo styles are the same. The segments are the same. And because there's no brand exclusivity, anybody and everybody can show up on AEW Rampage, which does not make it feel unique at all. Which is why I'm a humongous advocate for an AEW brand split. Because even though the show will still be 1 hour, it's going to feel very different because you can only see certain wrestlers on this 1 hour show. And reason number 3, nothing about this show is can't miss. With them being restricted to a 1 hour time slot, they're very limited on what kind of stories they can tell in the ring. Because of this, they can't really put on epics the way that an AEW Dynamite could. Or SmackDown or Raw if they really wanted to. AEW Rampage was at its most popular when CM Punk debuted, which was a monumental moment in wrestling history. And then the show fell off right after that, because it simply was not offering anything that you couldn't see anywhere else. There's no exclusive titles, there's no exclusive storylines, there's no exclusive wrestlers. And until AEW fixes this issue, the ratings will not be going up anytime soon. Like, comment, and follow for more content like this.